to my channel. Today I'm going to be doing my 8-month of pregnancy update for you guys. I want to first say I'm pretty sure I got off somewhere in my weeks. Like every month update that I've done, I tell you the 4 weeks it covers. I'm pretty sure I got off somewhere because I looked online to make sure I had it right, and online said something different. So I'm just gonna continue with the pattern I've been using. I honestly don't know where I got off track, but I've just been counting, so it doesn't it's not surprising that I'm off track. If you guys want to see what baby boy is looking like inside mama at 8 months, then stay tuned to the end of the video because I will be giving you guys a bump shot. This update will cover weeks 29 through 32, and this is what I'm calling the 8-month of pregnancy. I'm not fully sure if it is, but anywho. So week 29, I actually had some new symptoms pop up. The first one being vivid dreams, and I wish I wrote down my dreams because I really don't remember. I just wrote down that I was having crazy dreams. I do remember a few mornings waking up and it was like I was really wanting to be dreaming about my baby and delivery and what that would possibly be like or what life would be like with a baby, but I wasn't dreaming anything about pregnancy, baby, relationship, like anything. It was totally random. Like Wayne and I were on a cruise and we were like zip lining on the cruise, but then I lost him. I couldn't find him, but like we weren't married, but like we were dating. I have no idea. Very weird dreams though, but nothing I really wanted to dream about. If you guys don't know, something about me is I am a crazy sleeper. I turn, I yell, I scream, I talk, I stand up sometimes like in bed. I don't sleepwalk, but there has been a few times I've like jumped up in bed. I don't know, Wayne has so many stories. But I was really looking forward to dreaming about the baby because I have so many crazy dreams, but unfortunately it hasn't happened yet. So I'm still crossing my fingers because I really want a dream about my baby boy. Next is acid reflux, and I have never had this before, but let me just say, you guys, oh my gosh, it is not fun at all. I do not recommend this on anyone. I have never had acid reflux before. Woke up at probably 1 a.m. with, now I know it's acid reflux. I didn't know at the time because I've never had it before. It was miserable. I was like texting some friends, looking up symptoms, finally guessed it was like acid reflux and heartburn. Wayne went and got me like a bubbly water, and I tried to like sip on that to help that maybe calm it. It eventually, well, I shouldn't say it eventually went away. I eventually fell asleep pretty much sitting up in bed. I could not lay down. It got so much worse. I just remember rubbing my stomach and like my whole throat area, like trying to help work, I don't know, bubbles out. I don't even know what acid reflux is, but it was so bad, you guys. I sent Wayne to the store literally the next morning to go get medicine because I swear I was like, if I have any other time in this pregnancy that's similar to that, like I need medicine because it was so bad. Also, I hear people say that acid reflux and heartburn means your baby has a lot of hair or has hair, which they have confirmed on an ultrasound that he has some hair. They obviously can't tell how much, but I'm very curious to see if he ends up having a lot of hair or if I end up getting more acid reflux or not or whatever, but it's all pretty interesting. Sorry if the angle is a little different. I had to plug my camera in and it fell, and yeah. So my train of thought, what was it? Oh yes, last thing of week 29 is I said goodbye to my wedding rings. I have started to wake up kind of a little swollen, and I'm just really nervous that I'm gonna push them too far, like wearing them too far, and I'm gonna end up having them cut off or like, I don't know. That's a big fear of mine because it's happened to multiple of my friends during their pregnancy. So I just decided I'm putting my rings away, and there's actually a bigger just like a gold band that I wore for a while, but eventually that started to get tight, and the same thing, I was like, it is not worth to have to go get something like cut off of your hand. So wedding rings or any type of ring is a goner. So week 30, acid reflux definitely is getting better. Like I was saying to you guys earlier, I just tried to eat smaller meals and be more conscious of like what I was eating and how it was reacting to my body and whatever. But it was definitely getting better week 30. So that was definitely a highlight. Also my hips and like butt area. When I say butt, I mean like the muscles in my cheeks, like your glutes are super tight, but not, like I can't stretch them. I can't find a stretch that stretches the area that I feel pain. I've looked up stretches. I have done literally so much to try to find the one area that pinches me, and I can't find it. So I don't know if it more has to do with like sciatic nerve pain, because I'm not sure it's a muscle anymore, because I literally can't find how to stretch the pain out. Also this week I finally caved and bought some maternity jeans and shirts from Target. I highly recommend going to Target if you are pregnant. The jeans were like $30 and I think the t-shirts were like $15 a shirt or something, and they are seriously really nice. Like I'm kind of frustrated I didn't go get any sooner, just because it would have made my life so much easier to wake up every day and throw on a pregnancy shirt rather than sit and try to figure out what fits my bump, what looks good with my bump. And so I recommend, if you are at the point where you are debating whether to go get maternity clothes, just go. Don't go crazy. Like I only got one pair of maternity jeans and 2 shirts and 2 winter dresses. And the winter dresses were from Ross or TJ Maxx or Marshall's, like one of those stores, and they were $12, like $11.99. So I highly recommend kind of shopping more like, not thrifting, but like TJ Maxx and what else? Ross and Michael, or not Michael's. TJ Maxx, Ross. What's the one that starts with an M? Why am I blanking right now? I just said it. Marshall's. I highly recommend going there because I just sized up in the oh my gosh, baby brain, get it together. Okay. I highly recommend going to one of the stores like Ross, TJ Maxx, or Marshall's, because I just ended up sizing up in the winter dresses and they worked perfectly. They fit with the bump. They probably won't fit me afterwards, but it's fine. They'll just be like my pregnancy dresses. And plus they were $12. Like you can't fight that. Also at 30 weeks, I am weighing in at 160 pounds, which means I have gained about 25 pounds, which is good. I'm actually surprised I haven't gained more than that. I feel like I have. So week 31, the biggest thing Wayne and I did was go visit hospitals. And I know what you guys are probably thinking, like, 31 weeks is a little late to be picking your hospital. And yes, I agree. If I would have known you could have done it at any point in your pregnancy, I would have done it like way back when we were in Colorado for the gender reveal. However, I kind of thought you had to be in your 3rd trimester to visit hospitals. I don't know why, but I just automatically thought that. So it was finally 31 weeks. We went to go visit 2. One was connected with the OB I have been going to, and then the other hospital was actually the hospital I was born at, and I just wanted to go make sure that I didn't like that one over the other one. We went and looked, and you guys, I ended up switching. I switched OBs, I switched hospitals, all around like 31 through 33. Like those weeks, I switched hospitals. It took me a while to make up my mind, finally call and tell them I'm switching. I had my last appointment there, and then I had my first appointment at the new OB. So it was kind of a process to switch. I recommend though, if you want to switch because it's so worth it. I am so excited to deliver at this new hospital. I love my OB. Nothing against my other OB, I just ended up liking the hospital better. Felt way more comfortable and really wanted to have my baby born there. So that kind of was my decision. But some people I told were like, oh my gosh, it's super late to switch hospitals. It's worth it. If you are thinking about it, if you are not happy or comfortable or like excited about delivering with that OB at that hospital, switch, because it totally changes your perspective, your mindset, everything. Like I became so much more excited to deliver at the new hospital. So that was the biggest reason why we switched. You guys, his stinking butt, I think it's his butt, is up in my ribs and it is so uncomfortable. I have been going so numb up here. I don't even know how to explain the feeling. Like Wayne asked me what it feels like. I don't know how to explain it, but it's very uncomfortable, and I have a feeling it's gonna stick around till the end of my pregnancy. Last week of month 8 is 32 weeks, and this week was super exciting because it was actually my mom's 60th birthday. So we took a trip down to Florida, which was so much fun, and cruised on a yacht just around the intercoastal down by Miami, and then came up north a little bit to Fort Lauderdale. It was so much fun, you guys. I will say though, my bump like got so big during this trip or travel. I don't know what exactly made my bump get so big, but all of a sudden my whole family and we were like, dang, like your bump popped pretty much. And so that was kind of funny because I didn't know like why it did. Maybe travel. I have said that in the past, like travel totally affects you because you're not drinking water, you're flying, altitude change, like climate change, weather change, everything just affects your body. So I'm not sure if that's what it was, but bump was definitely popping during 32 weeks. When we got back from my mom's birthday trip, I actually had my 32-week ultrasound, which was super exciting, and this was my last ultrasound at the old OB before I ended up switching. So we left our 32-week appointments, our ultrasound, with a bit of some news. One, baby was measuring 4.3 pounds, which puts him in the 20th percentile. So if anything, he's on the smaller side, which completely shocked Wayne and I. My parents came actually to that ultrasound as well because they hadn't been and they wanted to see the last one. And we were all shocked just because Wayne and I are both so tall. We just figured, I guess, we would have like a bigger baby, and everyone had been telling me like, oh my gosh, you and Wayne are so tall, your baby's gonna be so big, like good luck pretty much. And yes, hearing that he was in the 20th percentile for size, which is definitely small, and he was in like the lower side of the 20th percentile, which I don't know, I just never expected that. Yeah, I don't know. They also ended up telling us that he is BREECH, and what I have been thinking is his butt the whole time is actually his head up in my ribs, very uncomfortable, sticking out. I mean, it makes sense. I just figured because of all my hip pain and like discomfort in my pelvic area that his head was settling down and that this was his butt up here. But I guess intuition, totally wrong. Mommy's guess was totally off. This is his head up here and he is BREECH. So they told me that his head is up in my ribs and then his back wraps around to my left, and then his butt is down low, and then his feet are what's like kicking my bladder pretty much, which I thought the complete opposite. So that was pretty interesting to find out. I did get cleared from my doctor to go ahead and try things at home to flip him. So basically doing inversions is I think what they're called, like getting your hips higher than your heart. And hopefully like gravity will help flip baby. I've been walking a ton, bouncing on a ball, doing squats. I literally have a list of things I've been doing every single day. stretching, like literally the list goes on and on to try to get him to flip. So we will see, fingers crossed. Right now baby is breech, but she said it's kind of common. I'm 32 weeks, almost 33. She said it's pretty common. Wait until you're 36 weeks and you kind of give the baby the next 3 weeks to flip on their own and make that journey like down into the pelvic area. So fingers crossed that baby flips. I feel like this pregnancy is flying by, and before you know it, he is gonna be here, and I'm honestly not even sure what to do with myself thinking about that, because I feel like it's that weird balance of, I feel like it was yesterday I found out I was pregnant, and it also feels like it was 2 years ago. But I definitely know that I'm going to be missing this bump, and I'm going to be missing him feeling kicks, or me feeling kicks of him inside of me and stuff. So I'm just not quite ready, but pretty much 2 months left. Like, what? So I'm gonna go ahead and show you guys what my bump is looking like right now. I don't even know how to... This is what it looks like. Baby boy's doing good in there. I cannot even believe it. His head is sticking out up here. Okay, you guys, I think that is it for this video. I cannot believe 8 months has come and gone, and we are 2 months away from meeting this little boy. I am so excited, you guys. It's honestly hasn't really hit me yet, but I'm sure it won't actually until I'm like holding him, being like, holy cow, here is the little human that's been inside of me for the past X amount of months. But thank you guys so much for watching. I've truly enjoyed keeping up with these little updates with you guys, hearing what symptoms you guys are going through. Please let me know, as always, down in the comments what symptoms you either currently have or did have during your pregnancy. And if you are pregnant, how's it going? Are you pregnant with a baby boy or baby girl? And when your due date is, because I love connecting with other mamas out there. We are all working really hard every single day to grow a little human. So I'm sending much love and blessings your way. I am so thankful that you guys have been following along on this journey with me. We're almost there, almost to the good point, almost to the point where we get to meet this little bubs. But thank you guys so much for watching, and I look forward to seeing you guys in my next video. Bye guys, God bless.